Everyone, my name is Kristen Hustead, and I'm here to deliver another higher wisdom message. This message actually came today, which is July 31st. And it feels like there's a big shift once again in the air, in the atmosphere. And we're shifting into more of a community global feel. And I will explain that in a minute with this message. June and July felt very heavy, heavy energy, releasing what no longer serves us. And if you're still in that releasing what no longer serves you uh, feeling, that's because that work needs to be done. Remember last message, we talked about the caterpillar and the chrysalis, and that the transformation happens in the letting go and the dismantling of the old in order to come into that new, beautiful new butterfly. So wherever you're at in your life, in your journey of growth, it's okay. But there definitely seems to be this new feeling in the air. And I'd be curious to know if you guys are feeling it or if it's just something, that a subtle energy that is starting to arise. And also, I want to remind everyone that these energies aren't going to come and knock at your door and say, "Hi, I'm here. And this is the next energy that's coming. And this is the next lesson." We have free will. And that is why they keep saying, stay of sober mind, learn how to become a Jedi or a master of your mind by observing your thoughts and picking out the weeds that are keeping you stuck, by healing the past, by accepting what is in front of you with gratitude and thanks, by allowing this transformation to take as much time as you need. So, really, there's no rush on anything. But definitely what I'm feeling for August is this coming together. It's like people are getting bored with regular life and how things were. They're getting tired, they're burnt out, and they're ready for change. And so that's the other messages that have been coming through is people are starting to lose their patience with this evolutionary shift. Again, coming back to that butterfly has to transform by letting go and releasing the old in order to fly into the new. So remember, wherever you're at, be patient. This is why we're here on earth. We are here to grow, learn, and love. We are here to expand our soul and to become all that we can be. So with that being said, this message today came with the energy of a tone and a frequency that will be coming pulsating through the land now. And I'm just going to go ahead and read it and then we can talk about it afterwards. But I thought it was very interesting. It was very similar to um, at the beginning of the year when they said there's a tone in the land, a frequency, angelic angels are singing and bringing forth new information. This is that same feeling I got of this is a supported by divinely led energies. This is a divinely guided energy coming in to help move us into more community and collaboration. All right, so go ahead and read. All right, this one was written today, which is August 31st, 2026. There is a tone in the air of great magnitude. This tone is one of redemption. This tone is one of prosperity back into the light, a hope of renewal that is being strategically placed within each human. There will be hope that arises within each soul upon earth. This hope is of heavenly magnitude, bringing forth the desire for oneness to come back into your true essence. You will find a deep connection to people, wanting to pray and help others. This is the tone of oneness that is being pulsated through the land. Many will be captivated by this strange need to connect with community. And yet, like we say, not all will entertain this tone, this message. For that we say it is okay. What you will find is that the perspective of your life will change. You will be bored by the desire to be self-serving. You will want to share and collaborate. When you feel these desires, do not brush them off. They are messages, tones, and frequencies that are being divinely poured into the land. This will start with mini revolutions at first. You will start to see communities pop up that are designed around service to the whole, villages where people will live to help each other. You will see communities develop, ones of healing for those who are injured, diseased, and in need of some emotional support. It will be more of a holistic healing led by communities who want to help those who do not have the means to heal. Many institutions of support will arise, aiding in the global attempt of collaboration and community. This is the way of the new earth. This is the way of enlightenment. You are all one. And the more that you understand this concept, you will see that the whole is made stronger when brought together. So for today, ask how you can serve. Be of sober mind and spirit, knowing that in your service to all, you will gain strength and wisdom. For that is how the universe was designed to work, in collaboration and cooperation. And I'm going to come back to the top. And we're going to break it down and go through it a little slower because there are a lot of nuggets in this. All right. So first of all, they're saying there's a tone in the air of great magnitude, and it's one of redemption. So that's still that tone of releasing the old. You are worthy. You are not the broken person that you think you are. You are actually made whole and complete, lacking in nothing, because you are made in the image of the divine. So that is a tone of redemption that they're saying is in the air. And it also is a tone of prosperity back into the light. So this richness of coming back into the light, a hope of renewal that is being strategically placed into each human. So we'll feel this richness, this abundance as we want to join back into the wholeness of who we are, into more of connection back to our source creator, and also in community. So I thought that was neat because it's still going to be a tone of redemption, like, hey, you are perfect, complete, lacking in nothing. And then also this abundance, this prosperity, bringing us back into oneness, this renewal, this hope being placed within each human. So there's lots of transformation happening. And we had talked about it at the beginning of this summer. It's a big summer of transformation, big energies. And even if you think you're not feeling it, I bet you if you really look back and think about all the transformation that you've had this summer, or the things that you've been wrestling with that you thought that maybe I thought I got through that, or I thought I was done with that, old narratives that are coming up, that's part of this tone of redemption. And then maybe what you're feeling now as we come into August is this hope, this tone of renewal, and wanting to communicate and commune more with your brothers and sisters of the earth. And so they said there will be a hope that arises within each soul. This hope is one of heavenly magnitude, bringing forth the desire for oneness to come back into your true essence. So our true essence is of oneness. So we are all made in the image of the creator, and we are sparks of light having individual journeys on this earth to aid in our collective learning and also our individual learning. But we all are going to become more stronger as we come back together. In the next sentence, it says, you will find a deep connection to people wanting to pray and help others. This is the tone of oneness that is being pulsated through the land. So you're going to find yourself bored, is what they're going to say in this message. You can find yourself bored with this self-pursuit. And it's all about me climbing the top. That is the old stage, the Kali Yuga stage of selfishness, right? The one that we just came from, with separateness, separate from God, separate from others. We're going to climb to the top. We're going to knock off anyone off the ladder as we climb to the top, because it's all about me. Okay, that is the old energy. And many of these messages have said that old energy of selfishness will not be supported in this new era. So here comes this message with hope that we are going to be supported in having a desire to want to connect more. And so they say, this is the tone of oneness that is being pulsated through the land. Many will be captivated by this strange need to connect with community. And yet, like we say, not all will entertain this message. And for that, we say it's okay. So we still have free will. And again, it's a subtle energy. And if you are busy and you're not connected, you're not grounded, you're not taking time in the morning to center yourself, to ask for divine guidance, to ask for this internal perspective to arise within you, this divine wisdom, you might miss the need to connect with others. And again, they say it is okay. It's fine. Wherever you're at is fine. But if you are taking the time to really be purposeful about life, to set your intentions on growth and to be part of this evolutionary shift that we're in, but not even quite understanding it and letting go of the timing of it and not trying to control it, but just being, excuse me, but just being in the awareness that there is a shift happening, then you might feel like this desire to come back with community. You might be finding that you want to be closer to family, or you want to get strong friendships going, or you want to help that person down the street. And they said, what you will find is that the perspective of your life will change. You will be bored by the desire to be self-serving and self-centered. You will want to share and collaborate. When you feel these desires, do not brush them off. They are messages, tones, and frequencies that are being divinely poured into the land. So they are purposely here. It's not like you're just like, oh, I'm missing home, or I'm missing my community, or I haven't developed a community, and you're having this longing for connection. It's because we're coming back into wholeness. And they're saying here, do not brush that off. Start to move in ways that you feel you're supposed to move. If you're supposed to move to a community, or if you're supposed to join a community that is of like-minded people, or if you are feeling called for service, do not brush those desires off, is what they're saying. Okay, then they go in to say this will start in small mini revolutions at first. You'll start to see little communities pop up that are designed around the service to the whole. They say villages of people living together to help each other. You will see communities developed, ones of healing for those who are injured, diseased, and in need of emotional support. It'll be more holistic communities. It feels like from this message, more of a volunteer, like communities coming together, not asking for payment, is what they said here. Those who want to help those who do not have the means to heal. So maybe it's going to start with just community support and healing events, and people rising and teaching about meditation and about connection to the divine, about how to breath work and grounding in the earth and herbs and things like that. So that might be what they're saying. I'm just speculating, but what they're saying is many institutions of support will arise, aiding in the global attempt of collaboration and community. And they say this is the way of the new earth. This is the way of the age of enlightenment. So we're leaving that old selfish stage. This summer has been an intense summer of just healing the past, old wounds coming up. Don't write the narrative again. What they've been saying in these messages, allow it to bubble up and just notice. Okay, last message, remember, pick the weeds out of your garden of your thoughts that do not serve you, and just observe. Hold your thoughts captive. Release the ones that do not serve you. And in this message, they're saying now this new tone, this new frequency is coming in to say, hey, you're probably feeling the need for community now. Start to walk into how can you serve? Start to connect with others and build this global attempt at what they're saying, collaboration and community. All right. You are all one. And the more you understand this concept, the more that you will see the whole is made stronger by being brought together. So let's take this at a smaller scale. Think of the body, how each part of the body has a certain purpose. And if you didn't have a certain body part, how life would be a little more challenging, but you can manage and you get used to it. Now, what Spirit is saying in this message is we are going to come together more whole as a body, not just a physical body with all of our functions, but a global community body. And not even just global community, universal body. So it's like an organism coming back together. And they say, when you come back together, you will find strength and wisdom, for that is how you are designed to work, in collaboration and cooperation. So the more that we pull together, the more that we help people, the more that we're open to the wonder and mystery of life, the more that we're open to that possibly we're not the only ones on this earth and in this universe, and that we start to come into this acceptance of how we are made in the image of the divine, and how it is all vast and different, but it's coming together to make us stronger. That's what this message is about. It's about the wisdom and the strength that will be gained in the community collaboration and support by helping your brothers and sisters, by being of sober mind and spirit, knowing that your service to all will be that catalyst that brings us together. And I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. And so I loved, again, this message. It's again, this transformation, this time that we're in is going to come in waves, as we learned in a few messages ago, right? They'll be pulsating. They said it will be pulsating through the land, and we'll get a wave of knowing, and we'll take time to assimilate it. And then we'll be ready for the next wave of knowing, and we'll take time to assimilate it. Or we'll have another wave of releasing the old, and we're going to observe the old. We're going to observe our thoughts. We're going to observe the weeds in our garden, and we're going to pull them out. And then we're going to come into another knowing. And they're saying this one is both of redemption. Like, hey, you are worthy. You are perfect and complete, lacking in nothing in the eyes of the divine. And your higher self knows this. And yet, down here on earth, we forget. We get caught up in the charade, the game that we're playing. We might need to remember to take perspective every morning, to ask for alignment for our highest good, to ask for knowledge and wisdom, divine knowledge and wisdom, and allow that to percolate in you. So now they're saying this next tone that's coming in is one of oneness, community, collaboration. And the old ways, the selfish ways, will not be supported in this new era. So if you're finding this deep desire to connect, if you're finding that your loneliness isn't serving you anymore, and you want a connection, and you want to reach out, you want to be part of a community, or you want to move back home to be closer to family, or you want to design your own family with friends and like-minded people, don't brush it off, is what they said in this message. Just know that that's the tone that's being pulsated through the land. And again, we're in an evolutionary shift. So wherever you're at, give yourself time and patience. There's no right or wrong journey in life, for all paths lead back home. We are here to learn, to love, grow, and expand. And so wherever you're at, you're perfect where you're at. And if none of these messages resonate with you, then that's fine. Then what you want to do is just come into your own truth. What is it? Take time in your heart. What is it that you're being called to do? What is it that you're feeling that is your next step? Because we all have the wisdom within, and we all have this Sophia, this wisdom knowledge within, this God knowledge within. And it just takes time, and it takes patience to sit with yourself, allow the old to bubble up, and allow this new wisdom to percolate and arise so that you can become all you can be. Thank you, and have a great day.